In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to limit the number of records returned from your query. For example, when we execute this query, we get all the customers in the customer table. So we have 10 customers here. Now, what if we only want to get the first 3 customers? That's where we use the limit clause. Let me show you. So after from, we type out limit 3, and this will return only the first 3 customers. Now, if the argument that we pass here is greater than the number of records that our query produces, we'll get all the records in the query result. For example, if I pass 300 here, obviously we don't have 300 customers in this table. So when we execute this query, we'll get all the 10 customers in this table. So this is how the limit clause works. Now here we can optionally supply an offset, and this is very useful in situations where we want to paginate the data. For example, let's say we have a website, and on this website, we have a web page for the user to see all the customers in the database. Now, for simplicity, let's imagine we want to show only 3 customers per page. So what are the customers that we're going to have on page 1? We're going to have customers 1, 2, 3. On page 2, we're going to have customers 4, 5, 6. And on page 3, we're going to have customers 7, 8, 9. Now, let's say we want to write a query to retrieve the customers on page 3. How can we do that? Well, we want to skip the first 6 records and then pick 3 records, right? So we change our limit clause to something like this. Limit 6 and 3. So 6 is what we call an offset, and that basically tells MySQL to skip the first 6 records and then pick 3 records. Let's execute this query. All right, now we get customers 7, 8, and 9. Now, for your exercise, I want you to get the top 3 loyal customers. These are the customers that have more points than everyone else. All right, first we select everything from the customers table. Now we need to order these customers by their points in descending order. So if you look at the query result, you can see that customers are sorted by their loyalty. So the most loyal customers come first. Now we want to pick only the first 3 customers. And that's where we use the limit clause. So limit 3. Let's execute this query. And these are the most loyal customers, customers with IDs 5, 6, and 3. Now, here's one thing I want you to remember, and that is the order of the limit clause. The limit clause should always come at the end. So first we have the select clause, then we have from, optionally we can have where, followed by order by, and finally limit. The order of these clauses matters. If you change the order, MySQL is going to yell at you. So pay attention to the order when writing your queries.